Welcome to FXStreet. If you like what we're doing, please join us on YouTube, going to our YouTube channel, hitting the subscribe button, and especially if you like what we're talking about, Akash and I, you can follow Akash on Twitter at Mangyeko and myself at Just Analysis 1. Taking a look at Ripple. Ripple, oh man, I mean, I don't even know where to begin. Ripple's been kind of indecisive. I mean, it's spent almost 2 weeks in a really tight range between 108 and 116. Ichimoku wise, it is leaning on the bullish side of things because it is above the cloud, but it is, you had some strong selling pressure yesterday. Black vertical line here is the Kumo twist. RSI is really flattening out at 50, struggling to get above the oversold levels. Still have Ripple in bear market conditions with the RSI. I just can't get 265 or test above it. You've got the optics bands are flat, neutral, but the composite index, this might be the thing that I see that could confirm, if there is a big spike up, that it could be sustained, is that the composite index is very close to moving above both of its moving averages, and that could certainly confirm a sustained move higher. But at the same time, it looks very weak up here, and so a return back below the cloud would be pretty bearish in my opinion. If we get a close around 103 or 102, I think that's where we start to see it push down lower to visit the 88 cents to 85 to 88 cent range, where it's previously tested lows back in just a month ago actually. And on the bullish side of it, I really don't. I'm kind of like shaking my head as I'm talking here. A close at 116 or higher would certainly help with the outlook that it could move up. But again, RSI wise, it's got a chunk of resistance there it needs to get above, and there's just not a lot of supportive action, pushing it down or up. I mean, it's just got a lot of ugly, yucky, constricted price action. Now, on the 2 cent 3-box reversal chart, previously looked at likely short because of a triple bottom that never occurred. There is evidence of a bull flag here, which would be really nice if we could get a breakout above it, because we converted into a bull market on this point and figure chart. And using the point and figure entries and vertical profit target method, the entry here would be at 120. And that profit target would be at, just eyeballed it, and I was pretty spot on, 140. Stop was a little too large there. It'd be like at 1.12. Oh, I'm sorry, 1.14. All right. So that's what I see. 140 is where my long zone is at on Ethereum. Close above 116 on the daily candlestick chart is necessary, but yeah, it's in the touchy zone. A lot of the altcoins are. A lot of the altcoins look a lot like Ripple does, very congested, indecisive, and at risk of going up or down. I mean, I know it's not a cop out. It's just what it looks like. There's a strong case to be made for both sides of the markets here for something like Ripple, but that's what I see. Akash, I'm not sure what you see though.
Yeah, it's really interesting with Ripple. Let me just put my screen up. So if you ignore the bullish pennant here, I was expecting Ripple to play out this inverse head and shoulders pattern. Right, hold up. So I think it was something like this, right? So this was the second shoulder. It did break out of the neckline and like went really smooth up to this level here, which is 1.23. But then eventually I think things kind of went south and like it's began consolidating, right? So if not for this, so what I see right now for Ripple is this consolidation triangle pennant when coupled with this run up forms a bullish pennant, right? So the theoretical targets predict a 26% upswing for Ripple, which kind of places it just above, just around this range high at 1.42. But I think it could kind of not reach exactly this level here. So we could probably consolidate on 1.40. That's what I'm expecting, kind of coinciding with these candles, around these candles over here, 1.39, 1.40. That's where I'm looking to take profits. But if I do want to enter this trade right now, I would kind of place my stop losses below this candle's body, or probably over here, which the candle's body come around 1.03, or I could probably place it around 1.01. So this is, yeah, I think this is what I'm looking at for XRP.
You see any downside risk?
So if
and if so, where, like how far down would you see it going?
Right. So just let me just move this aside for now. Yeah. So my major support is around 1.05. But just for the sake of this trade, I'm just keeping my stops a little lower because I'm entering right now. But if we do lose 1.05, I think we revisit this swing high around here, which is the $1 level. And if, let me just show it to you on this chart, which is much more clearer. Right. So yeah, I'm looking for it to revisit this zone here, 0.964 to 1.01.
Okay. So yeah, we pretty much have similar zones, targets on the high end, looking at that 140 to 142 for both of us on that high end, with technical breakouts occurring between 116 and 120 on the long side. On the short side, 105 acting as primary support, but certainly any move below that 103 to 102, a close on the daily below there could push it down into the lower band of that support zone you were talking about, in the 90 cent range. Is that right?
Yeah, it's 0.964.
0.964, and I was looking at the mid to high 80 cent range. So that's what we've got on Ripple. Thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.